project the shape of electrical signal to be viewed. Using an oscilloscope, can present and analyze the waveform of electrical signal in electrical circuit. In general, oscilloscope can display a two-dimensional graph or 2G with the time on the x-axis and voltage on the y-axis. The function of oscilloscope is analyze the varying magnitudes of time displayed on the screen to see the shape of electrical signal we are observing.
Oscilloscopes are electronic devices that require precision in usage and reading of the results. It seems to me that we should first study the material on the oscilloscope before operating the oscilloscope, so that no constraints occur when operating it.
Here's how the thermistor works. Thermistor acts as the temperature sensor, and it is placed on the body whose temperature is to be measured. And it is also the connected the electric circuit, which is integrated very directly as and the temperature change. The resistance is calibrated against the temperature.
Thermistor is a appliance or component or electronic sensor used to measure temperature. Next, the parts of thermistor are head and legs. Thermistor have two parallel legs. The head of thermistor is fixed to the line, and the shape of thermistor like a circle. This thermistor is a combination of the words thermo and resistor. Thermistor consists of two types, namely PTC and NTC. PTC, positive temperature coefficient, and NTC, negative temperature coefficient. Thermistors are a type of semiconductor, meaning they have greater resistance than conducting material, but lower resistance than insulating material.
Capacitor is an indispensable component in variety of equipment. Capacitor is a passive two-terminal that stores electrical energy in electrical field. Capacitor belong to the group of passive components which are used in electrical equipment. Capacitor consists of two types. They are fixed capacitor and variable capacitor. Fixed capacitor can be divided into two types. They are polar capacitor and non-polar capacitor. Polar capacitors are capacitors that have positive legs and negative legs, such as electrolyte capacitor and tantalum capacitor. Non-polar capacitors are capacitors that have one positive and negative leg, such as ceramic capacitor, mica capacitor, polyester capacitor, and paper capacitor.
Switch is an electrical object that used to disconnect and connect the electric current on the circuit. Switch has two situations. The situations are disconnected and connected. If the switch is connected, the electric current will flow on the circuit. If the switch is disconnected, the electric current will not flow on the circuit. For example, switch to the lamp. If you want to turn on the lamp, push the button of the switch because the switch will connect it, and push again to turn off the lamp because the switch will disconnect it.
Coaxial cable. Coaxial cable is a type of electrical cable as an inner conductor surrounded by a two-blood conducting shield and surrounded by a two-blood insulating layer.
The shape of coaxial cable is an elongated tube with a smooth outer surface. The coaxial cable itself has several constructs to make up a coaxial cable, that is, the main conductor, insulation, outer conductor, and outer vapor. Connection between parts of coaxial cable often requires a connection process to make the distribution voltage better. In the connection of coaxial cable, the connect used with the coax cable is the bayonet nail concealment or BNC, including T-connector, barrel connector, and terminator. The function of coaxial cable that is for transmit data from one computer hardware to another for the problem of coaxial immune data transmission.
Function generator is usually a test electronic equipment used to generate a waveform, produce the sine wave, sawtooth wave, square wave, and also triangular wave.
Function generator is rectangular prism, has 6 surfaces. One of 6 surfaces, there are many buttons, switch, and hole to operate function generator. There are power button, range frequency switch, wave button, multiplier switch, duty control button, pulse invert button, DC offset button, amplitude button, ATT button, input hole, output hole, and also display LCD frequency. And now, I want to tell about how to operate function generator. First, connect the power cable to electrical source. Second, click the power button to turn on, and LED indicator will be on, and also display LCD frequency. Third, choose the frequency and waveform, click button that you want to choose. Fourth, set the multiplier and duty control to identify the waveform. And now you can operate this object.